What up, my YouTube subscribers? So I wanted to go ahead and update you guys. It's officially now 1 month and 3 days since I started the Rick Simpson oil protocol, also known as FICO, full extract cannabis oil. So definitely I've been taking it very, very well. I'm taking a lot more, so I'm going to show you guys at the end of the video how much I'm consuming now at this 4+ week mark, basically over a month. So the goal that I'm trying to achieve here is to get an undetectable thyroglobulin number on my blood work. I just recently did blood work on Saturday morning. So I'm gonna get those results this week. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use that too much because I barely have a month using RSO, so I'm not really gonna expect an undetectable number because that's what I'm aiming for and that's what the doctors are aiming for in order for them to classify me as cancer free. Also in their terms, it is called disease free or no sign of disease, which is NSD. So I'm trying to get no sign of disease in my body at this time, and the only way that we'll be for sure know that is if we check the thyroglobulin numbers, and they basically have to be undetectable. Right now I'm at 0.03. Okay, I have to be at nothing. Basically the blood work shouldn't even be putting any number on that part of the blood work if it's going to be considered undetectable. So I'm going to show you guys a chart of what I've been going through these past few months as far as my numbers. So on the first, in the beginning of this year, which was January 2019, which is the first line where it says TG, that stands for thyroglobulin. So thyroglobulin was 37.6 in January, which is realistic because at that time, I didn't have the neck dissection yet. I still had a lot of lymph nodes that had, positive for papillary cancer, so we had to go based on newer results. So as you can see, as the time went on, March it was 3.2. That's literally a week after my neck dissection. Okay, so that's a huge improvement from 37.6 to 3.2, but I have to be undetectable. So as you see, it went from 3.2 to 0.3, which is great. This is great. So even though that I have great numbers here, the doctors for some reason still wanted me to do external radiation and immunotherapy. Of course, I did go ahead and get a second and a third opinion. The first opinion was the aggressive way, which is to give me more radiation, as I explained in the other video. I sought a second opinion, and the second opinion says, well, we don't need to do radiation right now. Let's just do immunotherapy. Immunotherapy is literally, like, from my understanding so far, is basically infusions. So injections and infusions into your body to help with your immune system. And I learned about this when my second opinion doctor sent me an authorization for his services, even though I didn't actually tell him that I was going to do it. I just said, I'll think about it. And he approved me for all these services, which is crazy. Like, look at all these codes for immunotherapy. Well, I'm not going to do it either because my third opinion says I don't need it. I'm too young for all of that to happen right now. My numbers are looking great. As you guys saw, that my numbers have dropped. That's why it's a good idea to always seek second and third opinions. So for my third opinion, I went to USC Keck Medicine, and they literally looked at my whole case because my case is a little like fluctuated because of the way that they treated me. And that radiologist agreed with me that it's okay for me to be going under active surveillance. I don't need to do radiation. He says that it's too harming for me because I'm too young. He performs that external radiation every single day. That's what he does, and he says that the side effects from that are going to be a lot worse for me, so it's better not to do that. I don't even need it. My cancer is literally like slow growing now, but it's all, at least I know it's always available if I run out of options, or if I find out that Rick Simpson oil didn't help or something happens, and if I have terrible symptoms, then maybe I'll consider it in the long final run. But I'm not gonna let these doctors get to my head, tell me I need all this stuff, when in fact I actually do not. So I'm happy that I sought those authorizations. I was complaining with the insurance, letting them know, hey, you know, this isn't fair, you know, I need to get where I want to be. I need to go with a doctor that's updated with the most recent information based on my complicated case. And they ended up saying that, yeah, we'll send you there. After a big fight, they ended up approving me to go there. So I had to fight to get there. Just wanted to give you guys some insight about how I got to my third opinion. Don't give up. If you feel like you're being pressured by your doctor or any new doctor, you barely even know the doctor, do not always just take their advice. There's nothing wrong with getting a second, even a third opinion. Take your time, you know, because honestly, now that I've learned this much, I really wish I would have done this when I first got diagnosed. Like, I really wish then that I would have sought a second opinion and got everything, like my first surgery, like done well, instead of having two different surgeries. Things would have been a little bit, a little different. But I learned, and here I am, like still, you know, going through it. So that's my advice to everybody. If you feel like pressured by a doctor, or they're telling you that you need an aggressive treatment or anything that doesn't sit well with you, go ahead and seek another opinion. Sometimes they won't tell you about other options that may help you or may be open to you. Don't give up. You know, there's just too much, you know, information out there. You can easily like ask them anything, and don't let them rush you. And also bring your documents. This is literally a whole year's worth of imaging and everything since I got diagnosed. So I don't play around. I have everything so that when I go to the doctor, they have no excuses. I have it all, you know. So that's my insight and my advice on getting yourself proper diagnosis, proper treatments, and proper care, because we all deserve it. I also wanted to share with you guys that I did get my state medical marijuana card. I got it obviously, you know, to have my backup and just to pretty much have it on hand, since this is related to a medical condition. So it looks like this. It doesn't have any information on it. As far as your private information, it only identifies you as an ID number and an expiration date. So it looks like this. So that's ID number, myself, and then the Department of Public Health. So I recommend getting it just for backup. They are gonna raise up prices if you're in California eventually, so you can have this and they'll take away the tax. And also I may be seeking for future positions, and I wanted to just be able to present it, even if, you know, marijuana is still considered illegal under federal law. But still, I wanted to make sure that any employer that hires me, I'm gonna be, you know, ingesting oil by then, I'm sure. So I'm gonna be positive for marijuana. So I just wanted to make sure I covered all my bases. And, you know, it's just good to always make sure that when you're out there ingesting it, you know, try to have backup. Otherwise, if you don't need it, then it's fine. All right, so here are the syringes. I mentioned in the first video that I said I didn't order separate syringes. What I meant is that I didn't get separate 15 of these as single grams. There was 10 grams in here, or 10 milliliters. Okay, this right here was at the 10. I have now consumed 5 grams, 5 milliliters of Rick Simpson oil officially. So I keep this one by the kitchen, the fat one, because I'm passing by the kitchen most of the time, so I'll eat this. And then I have one upstairs in my room. This one has 5 milliliters, also known as 5 grams. So I probably have ingested like, what, 2 grams? Yeah, that's 2 grams. So in basically a month and 3 days, I've ingested 7 grams. So that means I need to order 45 more grams. So that's like almost over $800 worth, but I'm doing it little by little because it's a financial thing. I'm not working right now, so I got to get it little by little. But I'm glad that I'm trying it out. I'm really striving for this, and I'm gonna show you guys how much I am now intaking. But definitely in the first video I also mentioned that I was putting it in bread because I was getting to know the texture, getting to know the oil, getting to know the way it's gonna get stuck around my teeth. Now I understand why people just take it out and then they put it under their tongue and let it sit there a while, and then you can just eat it. So I've been doing that, so that way I don't have to get bread. Plus I don't even eat bread like that, so I just was like, F that, I'll just do it that way. It's faster, plus when I'm on the go or something. Also, yeah, now I adapted. Now I can have a dose in the morning and I don't, not even my eyes are red, not even in my feeling high, nothing. I just feel like a totally normal, sober. When I hit my second or almost to my third dose, that's when I feel the high of the day. So I wait till the end of the day because I already know I'm done working, doing errands or working out or doing whatever, then that's when I will take the rest. So if you think, you know, you're going to be really faded, yeah, you probably will be in the first few weeks. I can say around 3rd to 4th week, fine. Like, I can hit this all day and I'm fine and nothing, you know, nothing will happen. Also, it's really oily. Like, it literally sticks and it looks like this. Like fucking oil, straight up. So this is how much I now take. So before I started here, which was like a little dose, now I can take this much or more, but I can pretty much take this much. And then I just put it under the tongue. There you go. And just leave it there. Swirl it a little bit. And then you swallow. This is pretty good. So used to it. I totally get why people are saying that it really helps them. Like, I'm really glad I found, you know, this protocol that people have been doing. I really hope it works for me, and I really hope it works for you. So if you have any questions or anything like that, let me know. I'm gonna probably update another video maybe in a few weeks or a month. I don't know, whatever if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. I'll probably do another one, like a 2-month follow-up, because this is literally what, like 90 days that I'm supposed to be doing this. So stay tuned, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and keep updating. If there's anything else you guys want me to talk about or I didn't clarify or anything like that, let me know, because I know a lot of us that have had thyroid cancer or have thyroid cancer is very confusing and all that. So I'll see you guys later. Enjoy your guys' day. Bye.